Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Practice English channel. It's been a long time since I last saw you, right? رجعت لكم بسلسلة جديدة بنحكي فيها عن the grammar وال verb tenses. So in this video we are talking about the present simple. And in this video exactly we are going to talk about when we use the present simple. One, how do we use it? What is its form? We're going to look at some examples to practice, and we're going to do at the end a practice activity لحتى نتأكد إنه حفظنا وفهمنا كل شيء من الفيديو. So watch till the end. I go to the gym. The sun rises from the east. He lives in London. Our plane leaves at 8. What did you notice in these examples? If we look back at the first example, we are going to notice رح ننتبه ونلاحظ إنه it's a habit. عم نحكي عن عادة. عم نقول I go to the gym every day. كل يوم. So هيدي عادة نحن عم نعملها every day. So when we are talking about habits, we use the present simple. In the second example, the sun rises from the east. This is general, this is a fact, this is true. نحن عم نحكي عن حقيقة مطلقة ما ممكن تتغير. ما رح نفيق على بكرة والشمس عم تشرق من غير مكان, right? So, the sun rises from the east is a fact. So whenever we are talking about facts, لما نحن نكون عم نحكي عن حقائق مطلقة أو عم نحكي عن general things, true things, we use the present simple. In example number 3, he lives in London. هل هو عايش بلندن اليوم وبكرة رح بيفيق ويقول أنا اليوم عايش in USA? No, it won't happen, right? So لما أنا أكون عم بحكي عن شيء دائم permanent, I use again the present simple. He lives in London. It's something that is not changing. So again, he's not gonna wake up tomorrow and say, oh, now okay, now I live in USA, now I live in Germany. No, it's not gonna happen, right? And in example number 4, our plane leaves at 8 a.m. Maybe I'm saying this when it's 5 a.m. I say my plane leaves at 8 a.m. My plane leaves at 8 a.m. This is not a habit. ما عم بحكي عن عادة. This is not a fact. ما عم بحكي حقيقة مطلقة. I'm not also talking about something that is permanent. ما عم بحكي عن شيء دائم وغير متغير. أنا عم قول طيارتي بتطلع الساعة 8. So I can use the present simple to talk about near future. So if it's 5 a.m. and I say my plane leaves at 8, so it's not 8 a.m. yet, right? I say this when, or I use the present simple when I have fixed time in the near future. لما أنا عندي وقت محدد أنا عم بحكي عنه future, near future, المستقبل القريب. We also use the present simple to talk about future using the words or after the words like when, until, after, before, as soon as. For example, I will call you as soon as I get back home. As soon as I get. Get is in the present simple. So it's a future time. I have as soon as. So present simple. Now, let's wrap up the question, when do we use the present simple? خلونا نلخص سوا جوابنا لسؤال نحن أي متى أو متى بنستخدم ال present simple. So we use the present simple with or when talking about habits لما نكون نحن عم نحكي عن العادات. So for example, you play tennis every day. You don't call your mom very often. When I see the word often, I directly use the present simple. You do not call your mom very often. I also talk, or I use the present simple with facts and true things. So people need food. This is true. الناس بتحتاج للأكل. Or water boils at 100 degrees. المي بتغلي على درجة حرارة 100. this is true. This is a fact. It won't change. For number 3, permanent situations. Situations الدائمة يلي ما بتتغير. For example, she is a translator or he works in a bank. Job is something that could be permanent. And number 4, when we are talking about future plans, for example, school begins at 9 a.m. This is what? This is a future plan. We also have words called frequency or adverbs of frequency that help us to know when we use the present simple. So هيدي الكلمات نحن بس نشوفها تلقائيا نحن بنستخدم ال present simple يلي هي always, never, often, sometimes, usually, every day, every morning, on Tuesdays, on Fridays. When I say on Fridays with an S, it means every Friday. On Tuesdays, it means every Tuesday. Now من بعد ما حكينا عن استخدامات ال present simple صار وقت انه نحن نعرف كيف شكل ال present simple. How do we form it? So for the positive form of the present simple نحن رح نحكي positive form, negative form, and questions form. So for the present form of the present simple, we have 2 cases. With the first one with I, you, we, or they, we only add the verb as it is with the rest of the sentence. So أنا لما بيكون عندي I أو you أو we or they أو أي plural subject اللي هو أكتر من شخص أو بدل على أي شيء in plural, الverb ما بيتغير. If it's go, it stays go. If it's walk, it stays walk. ما منغير شكل الفعل. So let me give you an example. I go to the mall every day. We usually drive to work. I have usually, remember? Usually from the adverbs of frequency. We usually drive to work. We drive. I didn't change the form of the verb. You smile a lot. You smile. I did not say smiles, you smiling. No, smile does not change. They never go on vacation. They never, adverb of frequency, go. I did not change the form of the verb. This is for the first case. For the second case, whenever I have he, she, or it, or any singular subject. So again, he, she, it, only. He, she, it, only, please. And any singular noun, singular subject, what do we add to the verb? We add s. So for example, she drives home from work. He never drinks coffee in the morning. He never drinks. I added s. It rains sometimes here. It rains. To let you remember this, let me give you a secret. Let me tell you a secret. When I'm saying he, she, it, I'm talking about 2 persons and maybe about a thing or an animal for it, obviously. When I talk about them, it's a secret. I should not tell anyone that I'm talking about them. It's a secret. When I say secret, I remember the letter S that I have to add to the verb. So I did not say أنا ما بقول I did not say she go to the mall. She goes to the mall. Remember the S of secret? Because I say she. I do not say he walk. I'm talking about him. It's a secret. So I say he walks. The S from secret. Now let's talk about the form of the negative present simple. So again, we have 2 cases. First one with I, you, we, they again, or any plural subject. What do? I add don't. I don't go. You do not work hard at all. So do not or don't. Don't is the abbreviation or the short form of do not. You don't work hard at all. And the second case with he, she, it. Do I use don't? No, remember the S from secret? I take it and I add it to don't. So it becomes doesn't. So he doesn't have a car. I cannot say he don't has a car. The S goes from the verb and we add it to what? To don't. So he doesn't have a car. So let's practice a little bit now. You'll see a sentence on the screen with a verb in brackets. So for each sentence you have to say the verb in brackets in the present simple. So you have 5 seconds for each sentence. They go to the mall every Sunday. Exactly. We keep the verb as it is. They go. It's positive, present simple. They, the verb stays the same. They go to the mall every Sunday. They not go to the mall every Sunday. They don't go to the mall every Sunday. So it's the negative form of the present simple. I have they, then I add don't. He go to the beach every weekend. He, a secret. He goes to the beach every weekend. Every weekend helps me to know, بتساعدني اني انا اعرف انه انا عم بحكي عن the present simple. Sarah meet her friends on Thursday evening. Sarah meets. Again, the S of secret. Sarah can be replaced with she. أنا ممكن استبدل سارة بشي. أو فيني أقول إنه Sarah هي singular subject. So I add S. You drink a lot of coffee every morning. Again, the verb stays the same. You drink. I do not change it. Perfect. She never drink tea. She never drinks tea. Okay, and now with the last one, Paul not read books. So Paul doesn't read books. I cannot say don't read. I have Paul. Paul أنا ممكن استبدله به. Paul doesn't read. ما فيني أقول don't read. ما فيني أقول don't read. I have to add the S of a secret to don't, so it becomes doesn't read. So doesn't plus the base form of the verb. Now for questions in the present simple, ومن بعدها راح نعمل a practice activity. So keep watching. If we have the verb to be يلي هو am is are. So verb to be نحن بنلخصه am is are. I am, you, we, they are, he, she, it is. So إذا عنا نحن verb to be am is are بsentence, we just switch the order of the verb to be and the subject, and this is how we form a question. This is one form of a question. For example, he is a teacher. Is he a teacher? I switch. He is he? I am on the list. Am I on the list? You are late. Are you late? They are here. Are they here? This is for the first case. For the second case, if we have a WH question يلي هن بالكلمات السؤال يلي ببلشوا ب WH يلي هن for والرابعة بتبلش ب H. Where, what, who, how, and when. لما أنا بيكون عندي هودي 5 WH words أنا بس كل اللي علي أعمله إنه أنا زيدهم على أول الجملة أو على أول السؤال. For example, where is my book? Who are you? Where are my shoes? Why is he angry? So أنا السؤال عندي عم يضل مثل ما هو مع الverb to be. أنا بس بضيف له WH word. Now what happens إذا أنا ما عندي verb to be بالسؤال؟ كيف يا هنادي أنا بعمل question form the present simple؟ كل اللي علينا نعمله إنه نحن نزيد do or does للverb اللي نحن already عنا إياه. It's super easy. It's a piece of cake. So we can say you live in Germany. This is in the present simple. You live in Germany. For the question, I have you. Do you live in Germany? So with I, you, we, they, or plural verbs, plural subjects again, I only add do. So you live in Germany. Do you live in Germany? Okay, so with plural subjects as a wrap, we only add do. Now, if we have he or she or it, what do we add? We have an S of a secret. So, what do? We add does. So, for example, she lives in Germany. Does she live in Germany? Did I say does she lives? فيني أقول does she lives. عندي 2 secrets 2 S? No. أنا بيكون عندي 1 secret 1 S in a sentence. So does she live? Does she lives is a big no. I cannot add S. So this is one of the most common mistakes is when we have does in a question. لما نحن يكون عنا does بسؤال إنه نحن نترك الأس للverb. عندي does, الverb بيرجع لأصله. I do not add S. For example, she goes to school. Does she goes to school? No. Does she go to school? Now, let's look at some questions examples in the present simple with do and does. And repeat them after me to practice. Do you play the piano? Do you play? Does she like going to the beach? Do you like Chinese food? Your turn. Does he know how to play basketball? So, does he know how to play basketball? Does it rain here? Your turn. Do they have a lot of work to do? Do they have a lot of work to do? Your turn. Now it's time for a practice activity. I'll say 2 sentences. One of them is correct, one of them is wrong. You have to find which one is correct and correct the mistakes of the wrong one. So أنا رح بقول جملتين. عنا جملة صحيحة وجملة فيها خطأ. انتوا بدكم تكتشفوا أي جملة صح وأي جملة فيها خطأ وتصححوا. She like him a lot. She likes him a lot. So, she likes him a lot is correct. She like him a lot is wrong. We have to add S because we have she. Is you here or are you here? So, is you here is wrong, are you here is correct. With you we use are, not is. Is only with he, she, it. Do you need help or do you needs help? Do you need help is correct. We do not add S with you. And does she eats meat or does she eat meat? Does she eat meat? Perfect, because when we have does, 1 S, 1 secret. We cannot say does she eat, 2 secrets, big no. Does your daughter know how to drive or do your daughter know how to drive? So again, it's does your daughter knows how to drive because daughter فينا نحن نستبدلها بشي. She does she does your daughter. So this was everything for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and share the video with your friends. And I'll see you in our next videos. Bye bye.